Just on the north side of Georgetown, Kentucky, we found a quiet little RV park called Whispering Hills RV Park.
I'm TK.
And I'm Earl.
Let's check it out.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
There's no space over here.
There's no room for you. And if you like our video, please leave a like on it and consider subscribing because we cover a lot of places where we stay and things that we do. How about I did right here? Okay, I'll go back.
We were surprised how much we liked Kentucky. I have to say, I kind of loved it. Probably one of my favorite states based on our stay there. The park was really nice. It was open, it was bright. There was a lot going on there. We happened to be there around Labor Day weekend, so there were a lot of events happening like karaoke and bags and
There's a band playing one night.
yeah. So it was really a neat place.
In our spot, we had full hookups. Our electric, water, and sewer were all right there on the site for us. And we were right near the front. We had to like drive around, I think, to kind of get into our spot. Like, yeah, kind of like hook around one way and then back in. So
slightly tight.
Yeah, but we were pretty close to the front, which was nice because it was also close to the amenities that they had.
They had so there you came into the clubhouse to check in. On the way back out, there's a little gate, and then there's a little building that had everything: the showers, the bathrooms, the laundry, everything you need for your living.
And that was right next to the pool, which was really neat because it had a slide, which we didn't go down.
We thought about it.
Yeah.
We almost did for you guys.
But we did throw the basketball around in the pool for a little bit.
It was also cold.
Yeah, it was chilly at the time. Yeah. There was a pretty nice dog park at the back of the park. We took our dogs back there and let them run around for a little bit. They really enjoyed that.
We get so excited when we see a dog park now because half the time there is one or maybe it's far away. This one wasn't terrible to get to.
No.
And there were two sections.
Yeah, it's nice being able to let the dogs off the leash and run around for a little bit.
Be dogs.
Yep. Sniff everything. There's a pretty sizable catch and release pond, which had a nice fountain too, which I think if we were staying along the lake there, I thought that'd be pretty nice just hearing the fountain.
There were birds there. There was wildlife, which was nice.
And there was basketball courts, bouncy houses that they had inflated. I think maybe just at night and on the weekends. I think it's just when they did those.
And there was a playground.
Yep, a playground too. So there was definitely a lot of amenities for kids. And this park, just like Huggy Bear, kind of filled up on the weekend.
Even though the park wasn't huge, there actually was a second building too that had bathrooms and laundry.
And I think there's propane fill up back there too. There's also a nice fire pit for the community to sit around and some like oversized games. I think they had like chess or checkers. So that was pretty fun too.
We fit in quite a bit while we were there.
Yeah, because there was a lot that we found to do.
There's a downtown in Georgetown that's pretty nice. A lot of shops, restaurants, ice cream and candy. There's a museum downtown. We didn't get a chance to go. We do plan on coming back.
My favorite place that we went to, we actually went twice, was the Sláinte House, which I know it's spelled like slain tea, but it's pronounced Sláinte.
I can never remember how to pronounce it.
It's like an Irish pub that like someone converted this little house into a neat little Irish pub. The upstairs had like darts and TV. Downstairs had board games, all sorts of stuff. So there's a lot of things to do in there. And we loved it.
Really nice outdoor area too. That's where we sat, I think.
Yep, the drinks were good. The food was amazing.
I had shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie was very good.
Shepherd's pie fanatic now.
Yep. Now we're making that a lot. But that was definitely one of the coolest things that we found in Georgetown. We really enjoyed it. We also found a neat little sweet shop called Chocomania. And it had so many things in there that is just to drool over. We like that place.
I don't remember what I got.
She doesn't remember.
What?
I'm just like saying, I'm like, should she like it? So that place was pretty neat. And then there's also what nearby?
An ice cream shop.
An ice cream shop.
We chose chocolate over ice cream, so we got to go back and have the ice cream next time.
We found out that Georgetown is actually a sister city of a town over in Japan. So they had a Japanese garden, and it was kind of neat, but it was a little bit of a letdown.
A little rundown.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was kept up all that great.
It was free.
Yeah.
So it's a nice place to get away. I think that's why it's probably not kept up because
I think the pond was really nice, but like the rest of the grounds are just grounds. I was kind of expecting a lot more of Japanese architecture and stuff, and they didn't have a whole lot of that. Just like one building, pretty much.
I also checked out Central Perk Cafe, which
which,
is a cat cafe.
as Link is deciding to join us now.
I think this is becoming kind of a phenomenon. It was the first one I've gone to, and it was interesting. It had kind of like an L shape that anybody could come into, and you could order your tea or your, I think they might have had pastries, I'm not sure, your beverage. And then you looked into this glass area where they had cats, and you could adopt them. And you came in there to hang with them. You couldn't bring food in, which makes sense. But at the time, I was like, darn, because I kind of want to sit in there with my tea and my notebook and just chill. So I went in. You pay for a little bit of your stay. I went in, paid for I think a half hour or something, and hung with the cats, which I feel a little bad about because I have two cats. But I like to spread the love. And then I sat and I wrapped up my time with some tea, just watching them from the outside. Yeah.
There was a food truck too that showed up over Memorial Day weekend.
Just showed up.
And it was Big Poppy's barbecue, and it was really, really good. I remember that we really enjoyed that. And they had an apple butter bourbon barbecue sauce, which was phenomenal.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, apple butter bourbon barbecue sauce.
I feel like I screwed up. I feel weird. Our absolute favorite part of Kentucky, or at least my favorite, and I think you really enjoyed it as well,
Yeah.
was Ward Hall. Now, unfortunately, it was a residence built by a slave owner, a plantation owner. I think this was his summer home.
Yeah.
Gorgeous house, though. Blew the other historical houses we've seen out of the water. We love checking out historical things. We love historical markers, historical houses, you name it. And this house was just gorgeous. It was huge. They call it a Greek revival villa. It had the pillars.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Yeah.
got to see like everything. We got to see the basement, the attic. There was a main floor, a second floor. They are doing a lot of renovations. They do depend a lot on donations, so
Mm-hmm.
it's nice to support them that way.
Yep.
I think it's free, but we give them a donation.
Yeah.
Really open, tall ceilings, large rooms. They tried to furnish them as best they could to how they imagined it would look. I think there are a few things that were original.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They had the, what do you call that? The bell elevator,
Dumb waiters.
the dumb waiters. We definitely recommend that you check that out. So that was a highlight, a must see in Georgetown.
Definitely, definitely. So if you're ever in the Georgetown area, we definitely recommend staying at Whispering Hills RV Park. And if you know of a place to stay in the Georgetown area or want to recommend another RV park in Kentucky, please leave that in the comments below. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a great day.